Hello user, today we are going to see how to use CRM required field template app in the Odoo system. This module is needed when you want to make certain field mandatory for the user to fill. User can keep validation and make desired field mandatory in the lead or opportunity. Whenever you want certain fields to be mandatory or you want that user should fill these fields before saving the lead or before making this lead as a one, so you can do this thing stage wise also on which stage you want which fields to be mandatory. So let's see how we can do in the system. So key feature is user can configure validation for the fields of the lead opportunity in CRM. Will be able to configure the mandatory leads opportunity field for each stages, that in which stage which fields need to be mandatory. Okay, so let's see how we can do it in the Odoo. So to make a configure this, we need to go to CRM, and in configuration you can see required field template. So here we can create a required field. I have already created that. So we need to name the template, and then we need to select the fields which we want to make them required field or which are necessary. Okay, so we are having all the field option which are there in the system. As you can see that these are the options: meeting, campaign, currency, company name, contact name, country name, created on, close date, like that. So we can select any one which we want to make mandatory or compulsory to be filled. Once we done with the configuring this required field and creating this template, now we need to go to the stages. Here you can find the stages option which can be activated from the developer mode. So we need to go to the stages, and here we need to select the one stage, because this mandatory field required fields will only be system will only show the warning message when we are going to make the stage as one. Okay, and when we are going to mark it as a one. So when we go in the one stage, here you can see that we can see the field template option. Okay, so CRM template which we have created, so we can select this and we can save this. Once we are done with all these configuration, now let's go through and see how this works in the system. So we need to go to my pipeline, and here we need to select any one lead. We can click on this, and now here you can see that everything is filled and everything. Let's remove this, and just to make you understand, now whenever we want to make it one, now you can see that system gives you an error message: please provide value for job and phone number to process, because we have already made these fields as mandatory fields. So now we need to make these fields mandatory and we need to work on this. So we need to give a phone number to this field, and in extra information we need to make this field as a job position. So once we done with that, we click on one, and see, now we will be able to save it, because these two fields were mandatory. So these filling these fields are mandatory for a user before he marks this lead as a one. So this is how we can configure and create mandatory field in the system. So user, if you want to get in touch with us, you can contact us on info@evozard.com, or you can call us on the number which are there on the screen, or you can visit on our website for the more details. Thank you.